It is your duty once you find out what it is that God gifted you with, whether that's your ability to communicate, whether that's your ability to make people feel good when you leave them, skill sets, whatever the case may be. Whenever you find that out, and usually you find that out through a lot of trial and error, whether it's at the beginning stage of your life, in your early 20s, mid 20s, late 20s, whatever time frame, if you find that piece of information out and you don't capitalize on it and lock in and take all the traits that you got and learn and skill sets of the grind, if you will, and apply that to things that you want to do with that same level of intensity, you're doing God a disservice and you're doing the community a disservice. I heard that like a few weeks ago, a month ago, and I had a really hard time articulating that recently, and it just really had me wonder, like, there is a reason why I've been feeling this internal angst of like not being where I want to be at. And I met somebody 2 years ago who saw that value in me and was kind of hinting but not hinting, being like, hey, why don't you consider doing this or that? You're great at this and that. And I was blinded by my own I guess ego, because ego can be multiple things, but I was also really afraid. And something I learned is you have to be more courageous. You have to do it scared, and especially being at the same job after that said person and I didn't work out. I'm just like, wow, like people said along the way, I'm in my own way. And once I started realizing and leaned more into prayer and started bringing God back into my life, realizing like, hey, like I keep trying to do this thing alone and I shouldn't, neither should you. And you're doing your community and everybody else a disservice when you're not using your gifts and your talents to good use. So stop working for that damn job that you can't stand. Take a risk. It doesn't have to be perfect. Consistent imperfection is far greater than inconsistent perfection. So that's the whole challenge with this Gymshark 66, is to stop being so perfectionistic, and like that word, it's interesting. And just getting it done, because getting it done is 60% is better than no percent. And then over time, I'm going to be able to edit and do all the things I want to do, but I have to just post it now. So this is your sign. Keep going. Let's go. Let's do this.